Everyone. So in this video, I would like to very briefly talk about the few packages like Dplyr, Tidyr, and data tables. So these libraries are basically used for data manipulation. So we can use the basic R code, but there are predefined functions which are available in these packages where you can use those and do work very quickly. So we can install the packages dplyr, tidyr, or data.tables. I've already done that. And if I talk about the syntax, so it basically follows these three types like I, J. Always represent the rows, J is represent the column, and by means how we group and do the certain function on top of it. So if I just load these two libraries and let's use the air quality inbuilt data set and make it as a table, right? If you want to see what is AQ. So this is what we have. We have the 153 observation among six different type of columns. And let's say I want to change the speed from millisecond to miles per hour. So one way of doing is using this, right? So we can get all the rows, make it wind equals to wind, right? And multiply by this. Let's do that. And let me see. See the wind has been changed. So that's how we do the data manipulation here. And we can, this is the same thing using the pipeline symbols, right? If I do this is no change, you will not observe any change because it's the same process, same calculation with different process. So how do we calculate a new variable? So let's say we want to include if temperature is greater than 90, then it is hot, right? Let's calculate it. So if you see clearly, I'm using the mutate function, and if you want to know more, you can run this, right? So it is a part of dplyr, the mutate add a new variable and preserve the existing one, right? And that's what we are doing. We have added it, uh, ran this, and now based on the temperature, if it is less than, it is false. If it is greater than 90, then it says the hot. We can also do the renaming. So rename is the function which is used, right? Let's do that. And the hot becomes the hot day. Again, if you want to remove the variable and we can make it hot day equals to null, right? And if you want to change multiple columns at once, so if I run this just to show that it's gone, if I want to remove multiple, then you can use minus months and minus date. Let's run that and see. Now the month and day also gone. So let's also check the factor level. So this is one of the data set we have used here earlier, smog, which shows the responses whether the person was has spoken earlier, never, heavy, occasionally, regularly, or no. And let's make a factor of divide everything into never, occasionally, regularly, and heavy. So everything will be divided into this level and it will create a new variable called smoke2. And let's change the name of this to NVROC and just a small change, right? And what we can do, we can use the same thing, right? Using the mutate function which you have seen earlier. So let's create the data table and use the same thing. And if you see, the name has changed again, right? Let's also quickly see how to summarize this. So uh, let's bring back the same air quality data set. And if you want to calculate mean, so how we can do that? Data set all and mean of the ozone and display as the month-wise, right? So if I see AQ and again using the group by the month, right? Summarize the mean, same thing, it will summarize it. So there are many things you can view if you want to see more detail about like what you can do with the Tidyr, right? So just go through this, read it out. There are many functions are available, and we'll discuss this tree library in a great detail in coming videos. Thank you.